G'day folks, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, and today we're reviewing a security camera that's solar powered. So don't mess around, hit that like button and subscribe button. Let's get stuck into the video. The Reolink Argus PT with the solar panel. So we look at the main areas for smart cameras or security cameras for the home, and there's several areas that I do like to cover off on. First one obviously is going to be specs. Now, for the Reolink Argus PT, when you're talking about specs, we're looking at 1080p footage at 15 frames per second, 6500 milliamp hour battery. It has a speaker and microphone. It has 355 degree horizontal coverage and 140 degree vertical coverage with 6 times digital zoom. The viewing angle is 105 degrees, is IP64, has PIR motion sensor, two-way audio and a siren to scare off those would-be intruders. Now the Argus PT is a bold design. It's not trying to be slim and pretty and cute. It is a security camera and you are going to see it, it is going to be visible and people are going to know it's there. Yet it still looks pretty snazzy and it is quite easy to set up and use, and you will notice that in my install video it's pretty much just one screw to screw it into place once you've installed the brackets. So it is very simple design, yet like I said, it's beefy, it's chunky, it is a security camera. Now it does come with IP64 water resistance. However, that water resistance is only in place when it is securely in place upside down. If it's up like this, you do have the microphone and the speaker ports down here and water will get into there. Upside down though, the water will not get in, and it does come with these rubbery waterproof flaps to stop water getting in the USB charging port and also where the power button is located as well. And it has some nice branding on the front. It's not too in your face, it's just enough. Another area I'm impressed with the design is the fact that it's nice and smooth when the video is rotating or when the video is tracking up and down. There's no jitter on the camera itself. Now there's a little bit of a lag in the footage, but the camera itself, when it turns side to side, up and down, is very smooth and there's certainly no issues with it. So whatever they have running inside here to keep it smooth, they've done well and they're using good products. Now when it comes to ease of use, setting up the camera was a breeze. It virtually tells you what to do and how to do it.
Reolink app. Add the camera and set it up.
And if you do want to see a full video on how to set it up, I do have one of those as well. I'll link it in the description below. But it is super easy. The camera tells you what to do and you can't progress to the next stage until that step has been actioned. So it really is foolproof. Once you've set it up, connected it to your Wi-Fi, it's a matter of deciding where you want to install it. There's 2 screws for the mounting plate for the camera and 3 screws for the mounting plate for the solar panel. Now, one area I would like to see improved a little is that it was a little bit clearer where to access your recordings once they were captured on the SD card. Here you can see where the recordings are. You can access them via the app or via the Windows or Mac client that you can download from the Reolink website. So it was quite simple, but it just wasn't spelt out, and for me it took a bit of looking around to find it. I have installed a 32 gigabyte SD card. It can take up to 64 gigabytes, but for some reason they recommend up to 16 gigabytes. Once you get over 3000 clips stored, it will start to write back over the top of themselves. Now it doesn't record continuously, but it will record every time the camera is triggered, and you can choose to have the notifications on when the camera is triggered or not on and just review the footage later. If you have a high traffic area, you want to turn those notifications off. They can get overwhelming, and just if you notice something has happened on the property, then you can go back through the footage and look. But for me, I tend to keep the notifications off because the family likes to play in the backyard and in the patio. Now the app is very self-explanatory and easy to use. On the first page you have pause and play button. You have your audio on or off button, take a photo, record video, and whether to have low bandwidth or high bandwidth video capture through the Wi-Fi. So that's very simple. And then you just press the little settings wheel, and then you get all your network options as well. So you can see how much battery you've got left, what network you're on, what settings you want it to display. I mean, everything's set out nice and simple. It's easy to understand. There is no explanation needed once you're in the settings and the general user interface of the application. Now, as I mentioned, there is also a PC client that you can download, and once you're in that client, you can access your footage, you can live view, you can download your recordings, you can move the you can just operate the camera any way you choose to. Setting up the PC client took a little bit longer than setting up the app. For some reason I couldn't connect, and then I logged out, logged back in, and it connected, and I haven't had a problem since. Now, the Reolink cloud service offers a couple of different options. You can have a free version or a paid version. I've gone with the free version, but you might choose to go with the paid version. You get a little bit more storage and a little bit more functions as well. However, I can make do with that one free service where I get 1 GB of cloud storage. Now, I do have the Reolink camera hooked up to my Google Home, but I do have one problem. I can't get it to stream on any of my smart displays. It knows the camera's there, it can see them, but it just can't stream them. However, if I've got my phone with me, I don't need it to, but it is just nice to be able to say, okay, G, show me the shed camera, and up it pops. Now, you do have night vision and day vision, and you can set it to auto. Now, you can also get it to run at 50 or 60 Hertz, depending on where you're located, and that will get rid of the flicker. Now, the security features are similar across different brands and cameras, so there's going to be no surprises here, but I do like the way Reolink has set it out, and those security features are PIR motion sensor with notifications. So you can set it up, as soon as that camera gets triggered, you get a notification on your smartphone. And it also has two-way audio, so you can speak to the person who's in your yard who shouldn't be there, or yell at the kids. It also has a siren, so you can scare off a would-be intruder. And you can also set up the siren so that it goes off as soon as the camera is triggered. Again, too much traffic in my backyard to have the siren going off, but I can activate it from anywhere in the world. As long as I have my smartphone and an internet connection, I can trigger that siren and scare off an intruder. Now, it also has privacy mask, so you can actually select portions of the field of view that you don't want people to be able to see. So you might give people in the household access to the camera so they can see what's going on in the property at any time. But there might be certain parts of that footage you don't want people to see. And maybe it can see in someone's bedroom window. Well, you can choose a little black area and black it out so that no one can actually see that part of the footage. Now, all these security features work well and are easy to navigate, and I recommend you get in amongst it and have a play around. Now, the Reolink Argus PT comes in at around $150, which is not too bad given the features. Don't forget, its 6500 milliamp hour battery is powered by solar panel. I haven't had it dip below 100% since I installed it. A lot has gone wrong in 2020, but the sun still rises every day and charges the Reolink Argus PT. There are links down below if you do want to pick these up. I'll put links to their website and to Amazon, eBay, and AliExpress as well. And they are affiliate links, so help me out. Help me out and pick something up off there. Now, I just want to quickly tell you, for me, what the standout features are. Is the solar panel. I like having that feature. It's all hooked up. I don't have to worry about it. It charges it every day. Solar panel, standout feature. Another standout feature for me, which other brands don't necessarily have, and that is the PC client. So I can actually log in on my PC and access the camera and play around with it via my PC as well, which I do find handy. I can download the recordings to my computer, edit them, do what I choose to do through my PC. So that's pretty cool. And the other part for me, which I think is a standout feature, is how easy it is to set up. Like I said, it tells you step by step how to set up the camera. A voice actually comes out of the speaker and tells you what the next step is. You don't have to try and read it and understand what's written down. It just actually tells you what to do. So that's it for the Reolink Argus PT. You let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions regarding your Reolink Argus PT, or if you do pick one up because of this video, make sure you leave a comment down below saying, thanks mate, I've picked one up. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Check out. Back with another video. Let's get stuck into the video. Let's go.